Namaskar students, welcome to D&S Education. My name is Saurabh Singh. In this video, I am going to discuss about absolute value of integer and successor predecessor of an integer. But before starting this video, let me tell you that if you have not watched the previous videos of integers, that is introduction to integers, addition of integer, subtraction of integer, and multiplication and division of integer, then watch that videos first, then watch this video. Okay, let's start today's session. Basically, absolute value means to remove any negative signs. We are removing negative sign in front of a number. Number means here we are talking about integers, and to think of all numbers as a positive means any negative number or positive integer that can be considered as a positive integer if we have to find the absolute value. Now, to find the absolute value of integer, we put this symbol marks. This symbol is known as bar. Okay, marks either side means both side, means left hand side and right hand side. We are putting this symbol that is known as bar. Now if we talk about example, so here we can see we have a negative integer that is -5. We have to find the absolute value of this negative integer, so we are putting this negative integer in bar symbol. Now we are getting +5 as our absolute value. Okay, similarly in this example you can see this is also this is a positive integer, and when we are finding absolute value of this integer we are getting +7 as absolute value. Now remember, whenever you are placing a negative integer or positive integer, our result will be always a positive integer in case of absolute value. I hope you all now understand what is absolute value of an integer. Now moving on, we have some questions. Let's discuss these questions one by one. First question is absolute value of -21. Now I told you earlier what you have to do. You have to put 21 in bar, that, and now after when we remove this symbol we are getting +21 as our absolute value. Again we have to find the absolute value of -352. This is absolute value of this -352 is +352. Although we are not putting positive symbol or plus symbol in front of these number, but we are considering that these integers are positive integers. As there is no sign, then we consider integer as a positive integer. Moving on, next example we have absolute value of 140. Now this is already a positive integer, but this does not matter in case of absolute value. Whatever integer it is, either positive or negative integer, our result will be always a positive integer. So absolute value of 140 is 140. Now absolute value of -305. Okay, already this 305 is placed in bar symbol. Now when we remove this bar symbol we are getting +305 as absolute value of -305. Okay, that's it from questions from absolute value. Now we will discuss about successor and predecessor of integer. Many students have confusion in successor and predecessor of integer. Basically successor means adding +1 in any number, and predecessor means subtracting -1 from any number. Now we have to find success. Let me wait a second, let me erase all this link. Okay, now we have to find the successor of -32. So what we have to do, we have to add this +1 in -32. Remember, whenever we are finding the successor of any number, we have to add +1 in that number. So that's why we are adding +1 in this number. Now one integer is negative, other is positive. What you have to do? You have to do subtraction. So after subtraction we got 31. Now out of these two integers, my 32 is greater integer and 32 has a negative symbol. That's why we are putting a negative sign in our result. Next we have to find the predecessor of -32. Now I told you earlier, to find a predecessor of a number you have to subtract 1 from that number. That's why we are subtracting 1 from -32. Now these both integers are negative integers, so we have to add these two integers. After addition we got 33. Since these two integers are negative integers, so we are putting a negative sign in our result. Moving on, we have to find the successor of 204. Now 204 is a natural number or whole number. Now to finding successor and predecessor of a natural number is easy, because we are doing simply addition and here no negative sign is here, so that's why our addition is very simple. So successor of 204 is 205 and predecessor of 204 is 203. Now moving on, we have a question: find the successor of absolute value of -950. First we have to find the absolute value of -950, that is +950. Now we have to find successor, so we are adding +1. After addition we got 951 as the successor of -950, absolute value of -950. Again, to find predecessor we have to subtract 1. So first we have to find the absolute value of this number, that is 950. Now we are subtracting 1 from this number, so we are getting 949 as our predecessor. थोड़ा सा कंफ्यूजन यहाँ पे आती है, बट यहाँ पे आपको केयरफुल रहना है. क्यों? क्योंकि इंटीजर में एडिशन एंड सब्ट्रैक्शन का रूल डिफरेंट है. सो इस कारण से यहाँ पे स्टूडेंट गलती करते हैं. ये गलती आपको नहीं करनी है. Okay, so moving on, now we will discuss some more questions from integers. Okay, here we have a question: sum of two integers is -104. So we have sum of two integers given. दो नंबर का सम, इंटीजर का सम given है. If one of them is 19, इनमें से एक 19 है, find the other. So we have to find other integer. Okay, suppose I am telling you sum of two numbers is 16. दो नंबर का सम 16 है and one of them is 7. What will be other integer? What will other number? मैंने बोला कि दो नंबर का सम 16 है, उसमें से एक नंबर 7 है, तो दूसरा नंबर क्या होगा? अब इस नंबर में क्या हम लोग ऐड करेंगे कि 16 आएगा? ऐसा क्या ऐड करना पड़ेगा? तो 9 ऐड करना पड़ेगा. ठीक है, अब ये 9 कैसे हमें पता चला 9 ऐड करना पड़ेगा? हम लोगों ने इस 16 में से 7 को सब्ट्रैक्ट किया. 7 को सब्ट्रैक्ट करने के बाद हमारे पास 9 आया. तो जब भी इस टाइप के क्वेश्चन हो तो हमें क्या करना है? उस केस से सम में से एक इंटीजर को सब्ट्रैक्ट कर देना है. जैसे ही सब्ट्रैक्ट करेंगे हमें दूसरा इंटीजर मिल जाएगा. ओके, wait a second, I erase all this link. Okay, now what I told you earlier कि to find other integer we have to subtract first integer from sum. sum में से हमें first integer को subtract करना है. ओके, सम क्या गिवन है? -104 एंड फर्स्ट इंटीजर क्या गिवन है? 19. और सब्ट्रैक्शन करना है, इस कारण से सब्ट्रैक्शन का सिंबल. अब ये दोनों ही नेगेटिव इंटीजर है, तो क्या करेंगे हम लोग? एडिशन. एडिशन करने पे 123 और यहाँ पे साइन किसका आएगा? नेगेटिव साइन आएगा. क्लियर? सो ऐसे इस टाइप से हम लोग इन क्वेश्चंस को करेंगे. मूविंग ऑन, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन वी हैव: A submarine was at 932 मीटर बिलो द सी लेवल. एक सबमरीन है जो सी लेवल के बिलो, मतलब नीचे है, 932 मीटर, -932 मीटर पे है. इफ इट असेंड्स 579 मीटर. असेंड्स मतलब ऊपर चढ़ना, ठीक है. डिसेंड्स मतलब होता है नीचे आना और असेंड्स मतलब ऊपर चढ़ना. व्हाट इज इट्स न्यू पोजीशन? तो तो सबमरीन का पहले स्टार्टिंग पोजीशन दे रखा है 932 मीटर बिलो द सी लेवल एंड it ascends 579 meter. We have to find the new position of submarine. So let me draw a diagram that will clear how will you solve this question. Suppose this is ground level or sea level. So here we can say we have 0 meter as our distance. That's what I am written here, ground level or sea level, that is 0 meter. Now submarine is at this position 932 meter, current position of submarine below the sea level. Now in next part it ascends 579 meter, ascends 579 मीटर. तो ये ऊपर चढ़ के कुछ यहाँ तक आ गया होगा, हम लोग ऐसा उम्मीद करें. अब सबमरीन तो यहाँ पे तक ही है ना, पहले सबमरीन यहाँ तक था नीचे तक, लेकिन ये ऊपर चढ़ के यहाँ तक आ गया. तो अब यहाँ से हमें ये पोजीशन बतानी है, ये वाली, ये पोजीशन क्या होगी हमारी सबमरीन की. ओके, तो इसको निकालने के लिए क्या करेंगे, हमें 932 मीटर में से इस 579 को सब्ट्रैक्ट कर देना पड़ेगा. कर देते हैं. न्यू पोजीशन ऑफ सबमरीन, तो 932 मीटर नेगेटिव में है क्योंकि बिलो द सी लेवल है, इस कारण से. एंड 570 मीटर 79 मीटर असेंड्स मीन्स increases, so we are adding 579 meter. Now we know that one is negative integer, and whenever we have a negative integer and positive integer we do subtraction. So after subtraction we got 353 meter negative. Now this 353 meter negative means 353 meter below the sea level. So that's how you will solve the question of word problems of integers. जब भी आपको इस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस मिले, आप सिंपली इन क्वेश्चंस को बार बार रीड करो, रीड करके इंफॉर्मेशन को एक्सट्रैक्ट करो, और जो भी है सबसे पहले उससे एक मॉडल बनाओ कि हमें उस क्वेश्चन में करना क्या है. क्वेश्चन को जब बार बार रीड करोगे अपने आप समझ में आ जाएगा कि क्वेश्चन में करना क्या है. ओके, आई होप आप लोग ये समझ गए होंगे इस क्वेश्चन को. नाउ if you have any doubt regarding this session, you can write in the comment box. I will try to solve all your doubts, and thank you for watching this video. If you like the video, then subscribe, like and share this video with your friends and family. Thank you.